Welcome to the 2022 World Cheerleading Championships. Nearly 3,000 athletes from over 50 countries will compete here.
I feel like we have to do another whole heart rate. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ho, 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 Wales!
I really feel like we can do this and we can do this so well for ourselves, let alone everybody else. It's like cheering us on and everything else like that, okay? We've all 100% got this, and I really believe in us as a team and as individuals.
World is big. It is literally the biggest competition out there for cheer.
The moment to go out to compete, oh my God. It feels like you don't want to go on, your tummy's turning, like you're going to be sick.
You've got the crowd, you've got everyone screaming, and it's almost like you get like superhuman strength.
All of this hard work and all of these years of training comes down to 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the mat.
In training sessions, people were saying, oh yeah, we're going to try and go for gold this year. And I was like, yeah, okay, thinking that we didn't really have that much of a chance. And then we got to Florida, and I remember thinking, oh, we really do have a chance of getting gold.
The anticipation is killing you. The anticipation is killing you because you know within the next couple of seconds the music will come on. Once the music is on, 2 minutes and 15 seconds rolls. Boom.
So, the plan for today is as such. First thing we're going to do is work the Antonio piece of the routine. We're going to work that for a while, probably a good hour. Okay, after that's been worked, yes, then we're going to work on the chant. So that's where I'm trying to focus our energy today. Does everybody understand what's going on? Okay, here we go. Ready? And she's up, she's mounted. 1, 2.
Adaptive Abilities is a team of disabled and non-disabled athletes all competing together as one team.
1, 2, 3.
These athletes have trained for years in order to be able to try out to get onto this team. So these are the athletes that we're taking to the top in the world.
Let's go from the beginning and put the whole thing in the tumbling into it. And set, 5, 6, 7, clean, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
We have some visible and non-visible disabilities on the team, but we don't really focus on who's disabled and who's not. I think that's quite good because it means you're not thinking, oh, I'll go easy on them because, you know, they're disabled, because we don't know.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
We dip,
Okay,
throw, or
so-
just jump?
Come off nice and straight and tidy.
I am primarily a bass. It's the tumblers that do the tumbling, and I'm not going to be tumbling. I don't want my head under my wheelchair.
So you want us to go down on the
8,
duh, 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 duh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Yeah, I will.
My role is almost being a big support mechanism. I'm everybody's hype woman. I like everyone to know that they're the best. I'm the gobby one of the team. That's what I am.
No, Brad, remember what we said. It's only 4 counts. And
I'm the only boy on the Team Wales Adaptive. People's taking the mick out of me, yeah. Like cheerleading, just going around with pom-poms, dancing. What I do is I show them a video on my phone of actually what I do. And then they stutter their words. They're like, oh, okay, so you don't do pom-poms? I was, no.
Okay, let's go again.
For us, there's all year practicing, all with this one aim of going to the World Championships.
Worlds is going to be an amazing opportunity to go out there and compete. We can really achieve something for our country here.
If we win, oh my God, it'll be insane.
Benny, set, 2, 3, 4, dip 5 to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Do we feel ready to do this?
We're going for it. I think so.
Amazing. Here we go. 1, 2, hit 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
As a base, you do have a lot of responsibility. Our priority is the flyer's safety.
7, dip, 1, down, 3, let off 5.
You have to be completely in sync with your other base. It was because it was here, and then it was down, and it's like easy to...
Yeah. Whereas now we just kind of got to go. Stunting with the wheelchair is difficult because you've got to be underneath the flyer, and so has your seated base. Antonia's so good at telling me where to stand, where to put my hands, where to put my legs, and everything else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze, down. Yes.
I think it's a really good partnership. I've really, really enjoyed basing with her.
Okay, that was definitely a better run. Fingers crossed the judges think it looked good. Cake! Brad, you and Brad had this made. Everybody thank Brad for the cake!
Brad is brilliant. He makes me laugh. He's a good friend to everyone on the team. Everyone gets along with him. He's a great mate.
Just can't wait for you to get your pom-poms out. Can't wait for him to start using them. See what he's like.
Hey, leave a pom-pom.
We wish we could do that.
Yeah.
I'm good with pom-poms, you seen that?
You could just fell off a ladder the other day.
Currently working with my dad, basically like carpentry, plumbing, electrics.
It comes down a step ladder, right? And I thought I was like close to the floor. I stepped off and I was on my gun.
I love working with my dad. We can get on each other's nerves though. He knows more than me, so that's all I'm saying, and I think I know more than him.
We have to cut that bit.
I have got autism and ADHD. My ADHD is another level. Made me play up in school because I couldn't control it back then. But now I've got a lot older, I can control it.
A bit more water on you, Dad, do you reckon?
Yeah, a bit more water.
My autism affects my day-to-day life by meeting new people. You go into really shy mode with autism and hard to be around people. But like being in a team like Team Wales Adaptive has helped me. Like before I joined that team, I was like, oof, like do I want to be around people that much? No. But I joined there and honestly, being around the people that I've been around in Team Wales helped me. It's insane, like I've always been around them people.
So I want to get straight stuck in. Everybody, show those counts to me like you know them. Everybody, show me 6. Show, move, move, move. Show me, move. Show me 7.
I have a schedule in my head to make sure that we get done what we need to get done at each training session.
4.
But with an adaptive abilities team, of course, you never know what's going to happen in the course of training.
So everybody go to the beginning of the routine, please. Antonia, do you want to come up to the front and watch? The plan is now to move Karis a little bit more central in the routine.
So basically, I'm exempt from jabs, and so is my mum, because we've got a problem with our mast cells, and that basically means that, you know, we could get there and say, oh, I've got an exemption, but you know, we don't want to risk it. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna have to say, like, look, this year I can't do it.
So you guys will move back to where you were before, and you guys will move back to where you were before.
So we've obviously had the really bad news that Antonia's not going to be able to come to the United States. So what we've done behind the scenes is we've rearranged the routine. We had 22 on the team, now we have 21 on the team. We have some adjustments to make. So today is the adjustment day. I don't want you to stress, because I realized I asked you to do one thing, and now I'm asking you to do something completely different, and I apologize, but I didn't, it's just the way it goes. Okay? Okay.
Come on, guys!
Give me the other foot, it's fine.
All right, team, let's come across, please. We're going next door. By the way, it's cold in there. Bring a sweatshirt. Obviously, Antonia's not very well right now. This is something that she goes through on a regular basis.
It was upsetting for the team because obviously we don't want to see a teammate going through something like that. It's something you think you want to kind of be there for her, but then you also have to focus on training. So we had to move rooms to make sure she was safe and that whilst we were training, we were away from her.
So what was pre-discussed was that we would carry on because she doesn't want us to stop on her behalf. This was, as I said, a pre-discussed conversation. The team know that, and the team know that we need to push forward.
This is literally the reason why this team is here, is to allow people like Antonia to be able to do what they love, and Antonia has a huge love for it. So we're quite happy to take a step back and take a bit of time out, so long as she's okay.
What else do you need?
My other meds.
Are you leaving your fluids on or are you disconnecting?
Yes, we'll disconnect my fluid.
Okay.
I've got quite a few conditions. I often have seizures after the anaphylaxis, and that can be really dangerous. This is something I could not live without, setting spray. Team Wales, they were so supportive and really helped a lot, and it wasn't, I had that happen a few times, and every single time they were amazing. I'm so proud of myself for walking. Everyone told me that I wouldn't be able to do it, and I've smashed that. I decided that it would be wrong for me to go to Worlds. I didn't want my team to have to get to Florida and say, I can't do it, and then them have to re-block the whole routine. I don't think that would have been fair because of the level of respect they'd shown me. I think they deserved that kind of level back. Straight to the gym. It's like skiing. I love it. It would be probably quite a lot easier for me and everybody if I didn't do cheerleading. Ooh. But I do cheerleading because it makes me feel energized and happy and calm at the same time. Yeah, I love cheerleading.
In a cheer routine, you've got your stunts, which happen within your stunt groups. You've got your tumble elements in the routine. And then you've got your dance and jump elements within the routine.
Stop for a second. When I'm asking you to go boom, 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 hit, clean, then that's what that has to be. And it can't be soft, clean, because that's not gonna pop. That has to pop. Move it.
a lot to sort of process at the moment, but I think we're ready.
And Karis, do you need a rest? You're resting. You're resting. Okay. Got it? Okay.
This is my prosthetic. It's number 5 or 6. I've got quite a fair bit. We call it Stump, and my nickname is Stumpy.
Karis and Rihanna, seeing them two sisters in the same routine, they're idols, man.
We're quite competitive against each other.
We'll always look at each other and say, "Have we got this?" She is the sassy queen, as I say.
Take my hand, let me show you around.
Rihanna, she's a cheerleader. She lives her life like a cheerleader. You know, she, her face, the way she goes about things, she is a cheerleader.
Rihanna's facials are so insane. They're amazing. They make you want to have facials like that.
We started with ballroom first because of running the family. Mum used to do it, my auntie used to do it as well. I'd say we must have been about 3 or 4 is when cheerleading came in.
I think the first time I was put in a stunt, I was still in nappies.
No, Karis, I feel like you need to be there because you need to practice that, Kat. There we go, girl. Here we go. Ready?
When I was born with club feet, so my feet, instead of being straight and flat, they were up and inwards. When I was 7 was when we all sat down really and talked about amputation because I had seen it in a magazine. And I was like, well, that's something I want. And so when I had the consultation with the doctor, that was the first thing I said to him was, please take my leg off.
It's never been something she's looked back on. And,
No.
And it's benefited her, but she's always on a laugh and a joke with it. And we can't take her serious because she's nicknamed Stumpy, and when we get people going, you can't call her that, you can't do that, or you can't say that, and it's just yeah, we can.
Yeah, it's part and parcel of who we are. And it's back on.
Listen, we are doing a stunt run.
I am a side bass. I bass with Brad and Isabel, and then I have my front bass Ellie. And we all really work together to lift Mira up, who's our flyer.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, down, 3.
When your stunt hits, so when everything goes perfectly, it's a really good feeling because you know you can do something that loads of other people can't.
3, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
So now that was much, much better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
High five.
Everybody, please get a drink, come back, and we're gonna get a chance.
I brought the best bottle ever.
Where are you going, to run a marathon?
Libby's amazing. She's one of my best friends from cheer. She's like a sister to me. I feel safe with Libby there. She's strong.
Nice. I take it easy.
In school, I'm doing my GCSEs at the minute. Because we train for so long and we train a lot, it is hard to find those moments to revise in between it. Worlds is now, and my exams are a month after that, so I probably prioritised training and Worlds before school.
Do you want to hand that to me? Oh, you got it. You got it.
That's me. I've been cheerleading for about coming up to 9 years now. I've always been really, really close with my mum and my grandmother. This is my mum and me, and then down here is my nan and granddad. So in 2019, my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer. As we were going into a lockdown, she got the all clear from cancer, and a few days after she contracted COVID. When she got COVID, she ended up going to hospital, and after a month of being in hospital and having the doctors give her the best care possible, she sadly passed away just over a year ago now. Not long after my mum passed away, my nan also passed away. I think it was 2 days was the difference. It was a really short space to take everything in, and it was difficult. I don't remember those couple months. It was all such a blur. But when I go to cheer, it's like they weren't upset. They were more there looking for me, looking to see if I was okay. And it was nice to have somebody being upset with you, but it's also nice to have somebody just to laugh with you all the time.
Okay, here we go. Ready? One more time, please. We nearly got this.
Everyone needs something to help them focus again, help them get out of those bad places. And I find cheer is mine. It makes me feel so much better in every sense.
Today, we're gonna work through the routine. First for all the counts, then for all the stunts. Okay, here we go. From the beginning of pyramid, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. When you're doing a pyramid, everybody has to work together. One little slip could send everything a bit askew. So there's a tremendous amount of teamwork that has to go on and support for each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8.
They just panic.
Yes.
There's a lot of panic.
What happens is as soon as somebody goes wrong, then that infects the whole team, and we need to just keep that positivity that everything's going to be okay. We need to stay calm. That comes with experience, which need to keep running on.
Yeah. So we have to be committed to making everything happen at every time. And the way I felt was in the pyramid, if we hadn't screamed, pick it up, make it happen, that people would have then gotten disheartened because there was one little piece of the pyramid that didn't happen. If one thing goes wrong on the floor, what you have to do is make sure that that does not then infect anything else. And it does not matter. It's wiped away, and we carry on and we push harder. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, go 5, 6.
Drilling is everything. If we don't hit it enough times correctly, then there is the chance that it will be hit incorrectly. And especially when you're in a pressure cooker, especially when you're standing there representing your country.
Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a lot on your shoulders, so you have to have it drilled. If you haven't got it drilled, then you won't know what to do.
We are dipping on 3. Let's go again. That was much better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You push constantly through the training session. You have to listen to corrections from your coach. You have to constantly make those changes to make the routine perfect.
6, 7, 8. 1, 3.
And it's about giving 110% effort, really, because 100% won't really cut it.
High five, well done. You gave what you needed to give. You gave what you needed to give. You gave what you needed to give. You gave what
It's absolutely amazing to see these athletes who have had serious struggles, but they're getting on that floor, and no matter what happens, they are pushing through. And that's amazing. It's a lesson for me. It's a lesson for everyone that whatever life throws at you, you keep going.
I didn't always want to be a builder. At 16, I had thoughts about going in the army. It's just something I've always wanted to do. Like my uncle did it. Quite a few of my cousins did it. My mate did it. Sadly, he passed away. He got shot in Afghan, which was painful, I guess.
How you getting on, Brad?
Not bad, not bad. Just trying to level this out. That's when I went into the downfall of my depression kind of area. I went down.
The depression was, it felt like you just didn't want to be here. Like you didn't want to be on the world. Like no one was with you. You didn't have no friends. Like you were just crying all the time. And it came to a point where I just had enough. And yeah, tried taking my life.
I was literally probably about that close to doing it. And then that's when I took a seat, breathing, heavy breathing, and that's when I went downstairs and told my mum. If I didn't have the support I did with cheerleading, who knows where I would have been now. I literally can't thank everyone for my support that they've given me. Like, you have bad feelings outside the cheer, but once you hit that cheer gym and you go in that cheer gym, your feelings go. It's just like a whole different place where you don't have to worry about your feelings. You go in that gym, you're just happy. It's your happy place. I get it. Other people think that about boxing, hockey. Do what you gotta do that makes you happy, really. You only live once, like you really do.
Yay! We love a dead floor. It's our favorite thing.
You okay? Take a breather though. Just chill for a bit. Chill.
At the World Championships, we are on a hard floor, which means that the floor is not sprung underneath our mats. Every gym that we practice at has full sprung floor, so the athletes need to get used to a hard floor, especially for their tumbles. Things land a lot differently on a hard floor.
Weird.
It is a lot different. Yeah.
Doesn't feel good on the ankles.
And the shoes on.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7. That group is still going, right? So we can't give up. If you have a mistake in the routine, you will still carry on. We're not at any time going to give up. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just having one problem with one stunt, which is the full around.
We're going to go one more time.
Mia, she's a really good flyer, but I think we're lifting it too high. Me and Libby ain't getting in closer to each other, but we'll do it, we'll do it.
Good job, guys.
100% we're ready for Florida. 100%. Yeah, 100%. This team's an amazing team. And we're going off to Florida. What can we say? Let's do it.
Actually seeing the uniform makes me more excited that it's actually happening. You just work so hard for it and you want to prove to so many people you can do it.
I am unbelievably excited for Worlds. It's like a big family holiday.
I love the vibe in here.
Proper American diner.
Yeah.
Elvis.
It's an American burger.
Oh, that looks good.
When we were out in Florida,
we were just completely overwhelmed.
As soon as we got there, we were like, oh my God, we're here. Excitement overload.
Yeah.
we are just going to toss them to our training.
The good thing yeah.
Come on guys, quick, let's go, let's go.
Like such a bigger gym to like what we're used to.
Yeah.
I think, but yeah, it's really cool.
They are very well known in the cheerleading world, so it's a pretty big privilege to be here training right now.
Ready? Guys, focus, let's go, let's go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We knew that that was the only time we had to get things done. And when you know you only have a certain amount of time to get things done, things do become stressful.
Quiet. We now go to the 360 and the double down.
Come on, Mia, we got it.
A double down is when your bases throw you from a prep level up in the air and then you spin twice in a circle really fast and then you land on your back.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze. 1, 2.
Double downs are like one of my biggest fears, and like I know I can do them, but when I can't do it once, I won't do it for a long time again.
Lock that leg.
You're just stressing yourself out.
Just take it slow.
Stay calm. You got it.
Here we go.
Right, let's do that. Got it.
It stressed me out a lot, and then it put off the other aspect of the stunt section because of me worrying about the double down.
Get 3. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Mia, yes? We're going up on a locked straight leg. We're squeezing our core, we're squeezing everything together. Let's go. Ready? Here we go.
I'm going to be honest, it went quite bad. It didn't go as we wanted it to go. I think we were all just hot and bothered, nervous.
Everyone just shouting at each other if something goes wrong. It was the most stressful training session I've been to.
Everything is going to go just fine. If we panic, it goes to pot. If we don't panic, this will be fine.
Okay, let's go again.
You have to impress the importance of the situation on the athletes, but you can't go too hard on top of the athletes. If you go too hard on top of the athletes, what happens is you stress them out. Then you have athletes in a mental game thinking that they're not in the place they need to be. And you want the athletes to be in the place they need to be mentally before they compete.
There's some things I have to take care of, but I'll take care of them. So, we just have to keep a positive attitude on the team.
The thought of just that big crowd, like audience, of loads of people just frightens me.
How do you feel about the stunt with Mia? Stunt?
Been nervous. Don't want anything to go wrong.
Yeah, we'll get the stunt. We'll get it today.
Team USA, they normally do really well in all the categories they're in. They're in most categories and they normally win all of them.
Wales is like 3 million people, and the United States is like knocking on 400 million. So we're talking about like two completely different situations here.
Worlds is absolutely everything to me.
I just cannot wait to get in that arena and say, I've done it, I've made it.
I can't even describe how it would feel to win. Just to know that little Wales could do it would be phenomenal.
Walking out with that Team Wales kit on, representing your country is going to be overwhelming. You don't know, you could have a bad day on the day you compete or something, and it just sends your nerves through the roof.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit nerve-wracking, but I feel like we can do it.
It's our time to shine now. You're on the stage, do what you got to do.
Above a bit. It's a really kind of bittersweet day, not being with them, but I'm gonna love watching them because they've worked so hard and I'm just rooting for them loads. I just want them to do really well.
Oh, they're announcing it.
Welcome to the 2022 World Cheerleading Championships. Nearly 3,000 athletes from over 50 countries will compete here.
We've all 100% got this, and I really believe in us as a team and as individuals. We are so strong. We got it. Yes, we've got it.
So nerve-wracking backstage. Your heart is pounding, almost coming out of your chest.
Take a big breath in and expel everything negative out. And let's just enjoy every single second.
It is surreal. This isn't real at all. This is so exciting. We are finally getting to show the whole world our routine.
Everything that we do goes into 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and that's it. That's all you've got to show the judges and the world what you're capable of and what you've been working towards for months.
About to take the win. You should have known from the second that the show began. This a fight song. Show me what you got. We ain't got a fight. You know how I feel, so let's to the top. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
He got the jumps out the way and moved to the stunt. I was like, right, this will work. This will happen. It will go well.
Jumping in the place. Step aside. What you doing? Yeah, we turn up in the face.
It was ticking in my head saying, I know this stunt's going to come up, I know it's going to come, it's going to come, it's going to come now. Your adrenaline's going. You don't think what you do. You go for what you've been taught. It hit perfectly.
It wasn't even like, oh, we managed to hit that. No, it was like, we hit it and we did good.
Every single time they dismount correctly is just another tick on your list. So you are like ticking, 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 ticking. And you know if they can just get the pyramid done, we are home.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. That was so good. They hit everything.
Look at tabs.
They hit so well. They literally hit everything. I'm so proud of them.
I remember thinking, do you know what, we've put out a really good routine. It's, you know, anybody's game. But then we hadn't seen Team USA, so we were none the wiser as to what had happened.
Now it's time for the last results. Here we go, adaptive ability.
The anticipation is killing you. The anticipation is killing you.
Here we go, silver medalist for 2022 goes to USA.
They announced second place, and as soon as they called USA, we were all like, oh my God, is this real?
2022 gold medalists and world champions, Team Wales.
We did it. We're world champions. To have that feeling and to have it next to your name, you're a world champion, is like, oh my God.
Gold medalists and world champions, Wales.
To be given a gold medal, that was like, oh my, look what we've achieved.
We've just shown what our little country can do.
We did it! Everything that we've been goaling for has worked. And it's not only that the athletes hit on the floor, it's that they hit inclusively on the floor, that they were there for each other on the floor, that they all like loved each other on the floor.
We did it! We did it!
That's a moment in life that doesn't always happen, but we have this moment to cling on to.
Everything we've done, it shows that even if you have got a disability, you can still go out there and rock that floor.